Hey Aries, welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to your bonus reading. Thank you for being one of the highest viewers on this channel. This is how we show love back to you. Shout out to you. Hey T Rose, have a blessed Wednesday. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Hey, try hard. Good morning, Sean. Hey, Terry. Hey, Thickums. Did you click immediately? Thank you, Sean. Hey, girl, why Siri said, sure thing. I'm not talking to you. Uh, somebody might be like, huh? What'd you say? And then you're not talking to them, Aries. Somebody may be trying to get your attention. Like, they would love if you were talking to them. You have to click in and click back out, Janae. So, y'all, I'm stuck on this song right now, but I feel like it's the vibe for y'all's reading. Um, yeah, who can I love when they tell me I can't love myself? How can the hell could I possibly love someone else? Somebody like don't know how to love you, child. They don't know how to love you. Good morning, I mean. We're gonna start with career and finance, but I'm seeing some wins for you. I don't know if it's like this month, but since this is your bonus reading, just know that it's coming. Some of y'all could already be experiencing this, like triumph, success, victory, achievements. This is wonderful. Something is gaining a lot of security for you, financial security for you. Everything is really gonna be all right. We'll get over here on this side later, but some of y'all are already experiencing this financial security. And you're just focused on continuing to grow and maintain the stability. Congratulations, Aries on. Shout out to you. May you guys have a long, prosperous, wonderful life together. Um, some of y'all may have multiple streams of income, or that's what you're working on, and it's really going to create a lot of long-term stability for you. So you could be focused on like how to grow the money that you're earning, or that could be what you're being called to focus on, like the long-term plan. Like if you're getting money now, make sure you knowing what to do with it, something like that. Some of y'all are very, very talented, like exceptional at whatever it is that you do. And you have even more talents that have yet to be discovered, or that you really haven't put out there on Front Street like that. And when you are in, if you think about like Beyonce, if you think about Prince, if you think about Michael Jackson, they were children who were put into their gift very early, and people can say what they want about, I mean, their struggles, whether you are raised in the spotlight, whether you raised in poverty, whether you raised by your uncle, then what, I don't think anybody's childhood is like, you know what I mean? But when you think about Michael Jackson, when you think about these major people who have always walked in their calling, it's because they're walking in their calling. So if you look at their whole life, you see them doing what they were put here to do, what they were called to do, what their gift is, and their gift made room for them their entire life. Now, of course, it was their parents. Of course, it was long rehearsals. Of course, it was all of these things. But if you think about it, they were always in the lane that they were supposed to be. You have a lane, okay? So um, if you're not experiencing your highest financial, I'm hearing frequency. If you're not experiencing the money frequency that you feel like you're supposed to be experiencing, if you're feeling like just super unfulfilled, now don't get me wrong. Were there moments where um are there moments where Michael Jackson was unhappy? Of course. Of course. Walking in your calling doesn't mean that you're going to be happy all the time. But there are certain things that you won't be experiencing because you're walking in your calling. Because there's like an emptiness when you're not doing that. So something like that is here for you. You may need to make some adjustments to your spending. So if you're doing too much, um, you might want to prepare yourself for the future. Like, don't go beyond your budget, or perhaps you need to create a budget and don't go beyond it. Like, just don't. Learn how to tell yourself no. Um, because you may find yourself taking responsibility for a miscalculation that you have in the future, or you've already learned from something like this, so you don't want to go through it again. Okay. Anything on that? I'm seeing business profession. Baby, y'all got some money coming in. Look at this Ace of Pentacles as soon as I cut it. Something about foreign currency could be significant because this ain't dollars. So some of y'all may work internationally, or you could like your business, you could have something online that's international. People could be asking you for shit, like large amounts of money or something like that. What's your advice if somebody asks you for some money? I'm gonna keep this here. Damn, the world card came out. I don't know why that gave me no, but let's see. If somebody asks you for some money, what should your answer be? No. I don't know who that is, but oh my god, the sun in reverse is a definite no, but all three cards came out in the reverse. Something's gonna be very obvious to you. I don't, it's not that if you good that you shouldn't help the people that you care about, but this person, who is this, so that you know who this is? This could be your mama. It don't have to be your mama. This could be a Taurus or a Libra. This could be somebody that's very attractive. Okay. For some of y'all, this y'all's child. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be somebody who it's like if they ask, this could be the kind of person, I'm not saying the kind, I don't want to say the kind of person, but this could be someone who, like, the way they would go about it is they would ask you for one small favor first. They ask you for something small, and then the requests start to become like gradually larger. Or like if it's taken too long to get to the point, it could come up like, oh my God, it's an emergency right now. It has to happen right now. And this could be a man for some of y'all. So that's how you gonna know. Anything else on that? This could be a father figure for some of y'all too. Is this you? Expect a lot of happiness, Aries. Somebody somebody could be very unattractive. I don't know what that is. Somebody could look crazy as hell. Like, maybe it's that they drunk or something. I just see you. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna ask you for some money, and they're gonna be looking crazy as hell. When I feel like it's gonna actually make this person like you more that you say no to them. This is such a random message, and it's like this person has gained weight or something like that. They looking at you crazy as hell right now. I feel like this person gonna have this stupid look on their face while they drunk. And I think this person may have gained weight recently, but it's like they're gonna, I don't know. I don't even see this person. Maybe they didn't even expect you to give them this favor, this money, or whatever this is, but So they may not even be as offended. Like you could be feeling bad, like, damn, I probably should have helped them, but they may not even be as offended as you think because they ain't expected no way. They were just gonna see what you were gonna say. Justice in a reverse. This person was wrong in the first place. That's so random. Let's get back to your career message. There are a lot of things that you can heal, a lot of things that you can shift in your mind. If something's not working for you, getting outside is really going to be beneficial for you. I want to say in June, but let's just say this reading is for the summer. Okay. So this could happen anytime from now to whenever, right? But getting outside is going to be really important for you. There are people who have healed ailments in their body just by being out in the sun. So you may need to get out and really enjoy nature, especially if you're feeling stuck. Like get out, go take a walk. I sat out in the sun yesterday, honey. It's hot as hell down here. And I just kind of let myself sweat. I kind of put myself in the mind of being in the sauna because it was so fucking hot. But I actually felt better for being out yesterday. So there's something about you getting out, clearing your head. If you have a goal, you need to write it down. It may sound cliche, but there are people, I mean, sometimes you have to follow the formula of people who have done it before you. But you also have to align yourself. It's not just about throwing out affirmations and putting shit on the wall and, I don't know, creating some sort of feng shui aesthetic or whatever. You really have to change your mind with the way that you think about your goals. You really have to change your mind with the way that you go about even taking care of yourself. Some of y'all need to get in the mirror. This is gonna sound weird as hell, but some of y'all need to get in the mirror. I love you, Leah. You passing by me now. Why are you passing by and not coming here? I love you, April Mario. Some of y'all need to get in the mirror and like practice that person that you want to become. It's there already. There's a reality where you're already doing it. There's a reality where, like, if it's that you want to be, I don't know, CEO type of status, if you just want to be rich, if you want to be famous, there's a reality where you're already there. Some of y'all will become mainstream, or it's time for you to become mainstream with something. It's like there's something that you need to showcase about yourself. Some of y'all are already doing this, and your business, your ideas are really starting to gain traction. The most important thing for you right now is to remain balanced. Be very honest in your business. Honesty and business ethics are essential to establish credibility in your professional environment. So integrity is going to go a long way for you. Don't think that because you see other people taking shortcuts and stuff. Like when I first came to Germany, there were people who were telling me, oh, you should just, you can fly, you can fly out of Europe every 3 months and renew your visa, just fly outside. And then once you get the stamp, you can come back in and you can do that for a long time. And I was like, that sounds like a lot. Like, what if after them 3 months, I'm broke? Or what if after them 3 months, like something happens where I can't fly and now my visa's expired and now I'm in a country where what the hell is about to happen to me? And I just didn't feel comfortable with that idea. So I decided to do it the hard way. Okay. Do it the hard way. Get kicked out of foreign offices where they say, oh, that's not good enough. Come back. crying in the middle of the street. Like, but by the time I actually got, my residency and everything was flowing, then the pandemic happened. And thank God I had my shit together so I could get in line for that money that they was, you know what I'm saying? So, um, doing shit the hard way, just get it done. It will save your ass. Cause had I not done it the right way, I probably would be living back in the States by now. You know what I mean? Or somewhere. I would have had to start over again. So just do it. Okay. Um, you have a very mesmerizing energy as well, like very elegant. Okay. People like looking at you and talking to you and listening to you. So use it, you know. You be like, oh, she only got that job because she's pretty. Probably. Probably. She should use that. Oh well, he's the smartest one and he got the job because he has muscles. Probably. The manager probably like looking at his ass. Use it. Put money in your pocket. I'm not telling you to be a hoe or prostitute, but what you've been given should be used to get get the life that you want. You should, yes. Oh well, they're a better speaker than me. Yeah, use it. Use it to get what you want. Your beauty, your intelligence. If you're more, if you process quicker, you process quicker. Use it. Use it to get the things that you want in your life. You weren't given these things for nothing. If you were raised in one of them little small town, well, I don't know. Some of y'all may have been raised like in, in heavy like religious families or something like that, where you were kind of taught to kind of dumb down your talents, or oh, that's a sin or some shit like that. I don't know. And I'm not telling you to go against your belief system or nothing like that, but sometimes what you believe is keeping you broke. Okay, sometimes what you believe is keeping you in a life that you don't want. So you have to love yourself enough to evaluate. Okay, love yourself enough to look into shit. Okay, so there's something like that here for you. Like, that's why they have stars. That's why they have celebrities. That's why they have CEOs. That's why they have people at the top. They have people here. They have people there. And they have people who work. This is why, because some people learn to use their gifts. And if you're worried about the Bible, your gift will make room for you. Learn how to use it. Find out what it is and learn how to use it so it can make room for you. Because it's going to heal your heart. Whatever this is going to heal your heart. Like, you could be experiencing things in a reality that's not even supposed, you're not even supposed to be experiencing that shit because you're in the wrong reality. So find your gift and work that shit. Okay? Uh, General message for you, Aries. Success. I feel like you're like at the top of this mountain, or you're coming into this place where you're going to be like at the top of your game. If you don't feel like you're at the top of your game, trust me, like, them people who are beautiful as hell and they be like, man, I really wish I could just lose this little pudge around my stomach. I really wish that, da, da, da. And people are looking at them like, bitch, you are gorgeous. Like, I wish I looked like you. Y'all could be like that. Y'all could be like that. Like, if you feel like, man, I miss one day of work and my check is gonna be here. Bitch, I wish I made what you made. Somebody's looking at you like, what are you talking about? So, or if you're feeling like that, just know that people are looking at you wishing like, you know what I mean? And not to say they wish they was you, but people can sometimes wish that they were in your position. Like, if I was in your position, I wouldn't be complaining about shit. But at the same time, you could be looking at other people like, well, you're not in my position, so you really don't know how you would feel if you were here. You know what I mean? So, like, I was talking to a friend last night, and I was like, man, you're doing amazing. He's got his own business, and I'm gonna do some advertising for y'all for his business on here soon. But I was like, man, we went to high school together, and I was like, man, you doing this shit, bro. Like, you on your shit, really. And he was like, yeah, but I'm not seeing the money. I'm not, he was telling me how much he was actually putting out every 30 days, every month. And I was like, dude, I remember us being in a position where we would have had to work. We thought we would have had to work our whole life for what you putting out every month right now. But for his vision, it ain't enough. You know what I mean? So don't let nobody tell you. For one, you may not even want to talk to people who are not aligned, like who are not doing what you're doing, who don't have good feedback, who are not where you are about the things that you got going on, or the goals that you have. Because they can be like, shoot, I wish I was in your position, but you're like, yeah, but I'm trying to get over there. So just be careful that you're talking to the right people. There's something like that here. Now, somebody who done lost you is popping up in the reads too. Okay. I keep hearing you needed me. So yeah. Oh, that could be what you're saying to this part. Like, you needed me. I was just entertaining. You can. This could be someone who underestimated you. Like, somebody could be watching you sitting at the top of the mountain or experiencing like this victory right now. And this could be someone who picked you apart. You was too good to be true. Oh, nobody could be that blah 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 blah. Like, whatever. What did this person really think about you? The Nine of Pentacles. This person like, man, who paying your rent? You can't be that well off. I don't know. This is giving loser energy. This person looked at you like you have it all together. Like there's nothing wrong in your life. Like, but they also kind of wonder, like, is somebody giving you these things? How are you paying for these things? I don't know. This is somebody who's probably like counting your pockets. They care about you too. Like, this is someone who felt a mutual connection with you. But what's the catch? Because I'm feeling a catch. They really didn't see no other option but you, but it doesn't mean that there wasn't other options. This is someone who played the neutral card. Like, I'm going to just sit over here. And if she just so happens to come and talk to me, well, she came and talked to me. This is like the type where, like, if this is a love interest, it's like, but she kissed me. Like, she just, and like, they didn't have no control over, like, what happens to them. I don't know. There's somebody way too neutral. It's like a lot of nonchalance here. There's no chalanting here. Okay. They kind of just stay in the middle lane, so they ain't really gotta pick a side. This is the one who, they agree with everybody. I don't know. This is very uninteresting to an Aries. This type of energy is very that neutral. Because it's not like you gotta turn up. Nobody's asking you to do that. I'm not asking you for anything, but I am observing the fact that you don't have an opinion. Like, something is lame to you. They do want to apologize to you though, because they feel entrapped by their lack of choice. Like, as hard as people have fought to have a choice, this person refuses to make one. Like, I think you don't have any respect for whoever this is. And it's like, you just keep right, shallant me, daddy. Get out of here with that boring shit. So yeah, because I don't know, maybe it's boring. It's boring. Something's boring. You could like, you don't even like your weed like that. Some of y'all smoke. Some of y'all smoke. It's like, give me some sativa. It's like, I want to be high and productive. I don't know. Whatever this is boring. Like, I don't want to be high and then just sinking to the floor. I mean, all right, let's continue. Yeah, you just got your shit together, don't you, Aries? This is amazing. I like this. You got a lot of suitors. You have new ones, big ones, small ones, all kinds, all kinds. Some of them have more to offer than others. Some of them want to pick you up, come pick you up and show you off. And it looks like you're just catering to the things, the people that you care about the most. Some of y'all may have children and you just enjoying sitting in the window in your little rocking chair with the baby. Some of y'all may have grandchildren or you with your nieces and nephews or something, or you really care about kids, something like that. And so yours, if you have a son, your son could be coming and showing you something that he did. Like, look, mom, and he could be so excited about it. And you love him, so you're like, oh my god. But it's really not. Whatever he's showing you is like, okay. But it's adorable, so we're going along with it. For some of y'all, y'all's love interest is like one of your options is like this, like, look, babe, and they're so excited about it, and it's adorable. But you like this innocence about whoever this is because who wants to be with Shrek? You know what I mean? Somebody like emotionless. Oh, let me hold everything in because I'm a man or whatever. Even a woman who's like, bitch, smile. I don't know. Something is you enjoy. I think you're enjoying your options right now. I think you're enjoying your life. You're enjoying your kids, your family, you know. And then you have a string of uh the ones who missed out on the opportunity to be in your life. You probably started healing in these people's faces. Like, you ever healed from somebody while you were sitting right next to them? I've done it. I was like sitting across the table from them, like, I think I'm healing from this. I'm not as into this as I used to be. And I don't know if it happens for you like this, but that shit, like, I go to bed tonight and tomorrow I feel different about you. Nothing happened. At least nothing that I can physically, see. It's just the energy shifted. Do God protect y'all like that too? Do you hate that? I love that. If I wake up and I ain't interested in you no more, God is doing something, honey. God is working. And you should thank him. Because he's probably saving you from what that motherfucker was about to do. Okay? That has happened to me almost every time. I just be like, not even on no attitude, no, I don't have no spite, resentment, nothing toward nobody. It just wake up like, maybe not. Oh, they hate the switch. Oh yeah, they hate the switch. Oh my god, they're like, I thought I was gonna get away with this. Let's look at the tea. How did you know? Somebody is kind of freaked out at how you found something out, though. Okay. Thank you so much, Sean, for the 9.99. Thank you for your time, Sean. We love you, Sean. I had you. Some of y'all are very good at playing dumb. But I think people think that you're playing. I don't know. I don't say they think that you're playing dumb. Some people could really think you dumb. Okay. Um, but y'all just, I don't know. That everybody has it wrong when it comes to you. It's like your friends might be looking like, is she playing dumb or is he playing dumb? No. Your person may think that you're dumb. And you got a whole nother plan going on. Some of y'all really keep y'all shit to yourself, which is good. Which is good. And real gag is your friends might think you're playing dumb. Your person might think you're dumb, but the gag is you don't care about what nobody's talking about. Like you said, selective incompetence. Hell yes, baby. I just didn't want to deal with that. That's the truth. I was completely uninterested in what you were talking about. I know we're supposed to be in a relationship and I'm supposed to care that you're trying to get over on me and you wanted this reaction out of me so that you could feel good about it. I don't know. I don't know how it would have made you feel, but I get to choose how I feel. Some of y'all are just really like emotionally regulated, and that's not up to another person how you supposed to react to their shit. You know, it's up to me how I react. I feel like that's you just you are who you are and you move how you move. If it works for you, I don't think it matters what anybody else thinks or how it, because the thing about it is if you are doing something to try to get a reaction out of me that you got out of Keisha or whoever, Brandon, prior to me, then isn't that your agenda? You know what I mean? What made you think I didn't have my own agenda? I'm not a rag doll that you that just sitting up there and whenever you pull it down, once you have this grand plan to try to manipulate me or whatever the situation is, you know, it's like, who told you that was gonna go that way? Sometimes I feel like people think that sometimes you have like this pause button or that they can kind of program you like a computer or a telephone or something like that. It doesn't work like that, especially when you in tune. You remember I did a reading a long time ago called "You Can't Clock the Flow." When you on your shit, when you where you supposed to, you cannot clock the flow of life of somebody else's path. You may be able to predict people who follow along, you know what I mean? But I'm not seeing you as a follow alonger, okay? What is it that's very unpredictable in nature? Y'all think about that. Give me some answers in the comments. I feel like y'all are something in nature that's unpredictable as hell. Weather. I thought about weather, but man, we be trying to predict every motherfucking thing. Okay. Ooh, kind of like that hurricane that whipped back around and hit Augusta when we thought it was gonna hit Atlanta. And then it went and tore up the Carolinas. That y'all are kind of like that. Like normally things skip. Ooh, that could be something too. Like somebody thought that they was gonna get away with something. Somebody thought that they was gonna get away with something. Yeah, them natural disasters is different. Okay. What was that? Hurricane Helena, whatever her name was. I think y'all is Helena in this movie. Time, that part. Okay. Y'all are like a storm that usually, you know how they have like a tornado alley, I think it's in Oklahoma or something like that. Y'all, it's like everybody thought they figured it was gonna go down that alley, but you whipped around like somebody or karma. This could be karma, like whipping around on somebody. Like they normally get away with shit until they did it to you. It could be something like that. Let's look at the T. Somebody's looking all in your business, child. Love, okay? Come through, Corey. Come through, Corey. Somebody low down as hell. Somebody that you already, this is someone in your past. Like some of y'all are somewhere on vacation, laid up. Either you with somebody, you by yourself. You are very, like, in a good place, is what this is looking like, okay? um, who is this all in your damn business? Thank you, Adam. Wait till y'all see what I'm about to get. Ooh. Ooh. Whoever this is, they have unfinished business with you. They could be like writing down what they want to say to you, trying to practice what they want to say to you. This is somebody who really wants to make love to you. They all in your business though. They feel like I'm hearing a dream deferred. What does that mean again? I want to know if I said that right. Yes, a dream deferred, postponed at a later time. That's exactly what I wanted to say. And you're like, what happened? What happened? How do you feel about this person? You could have been at a crossroads about whoever this is, but now you're very clear on it. If y'all wondering, I'm looking out the window because it's nice. It's nice to look out the window. Somebody that maybe wasn't making a choice. I'm telling you, there's someone here who had the privilege of choice and just decided not to make one. And it's like you're looking at this person for who they are. So this person probably think you real complicated. Like they don't want to. Damn it. Like this person's probably looking at you like you're complicated, but you are the one that doesn't like complication. Like a lot of people think Aries like drama and we like to fight and things like that. No, we can fight. That's not wanting to and having the ability. Is two different things. That's the last thing that I actually want to do is to have conflict in my life. Um But if it needs to be handled, then I guess I have the skill set to do it. But it's not something that I call into my life. And I feel like this person was kind of like projecting some kind of you being complicated. It's like they were projecting something onto you. And I think you got bored with it because I only want to pull out my skills for shit that I want to do or when it's really necessary. Like, imagine being like this amazing fighter. You got nunchucks and all kind of shit going on. You could drop somebody with one little move, and imagine like people just walking like as you walking down the street, people coming out, and they can't really fight, and you having to fight people all the way down the street. I have these skills, like this is a specific set of skills that I have, and I would love an even exchange when it comes to that. There's something you could have. For some of y'all, this doesn't have to be like physical fighting, but like you could be someone who is very good at talking or debating or something like that, but you'd rather get paid for it than to sit here and have to argue with somebody. Something was pointless to you. It's like, I don't want to pull out my fighting skills. I don't want to pull out my argumentative skills. I don't want to pull my love out. I don't want to do nothing for nothing. I feel like somebody was making you do something for nothing. And that is what gets on your nerves. I feel like that was what was really bothering you. And the fact that you're now so unbothered is because you figured out what they were trying to do. And you're like, I'm not pulling my shit out for that. You know what I mean? I'm not paying for that. And they're like all in your business, whoever this is. Like you was about to take my energy and do something reckless with it. Or try to make me do something reckless with it. It's like somebody want to fight out of you. Somebody want, you know, this person bored. What does their stability look like for them to be doing all of this? Because I feel like there's other things that this person should be focused on. Ooh, the Three of Swords. Child, their bank account could be heartbreaking. Thank God, thank goodness for your intuition. Whoever this is, you need to be thankful. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person, either they can't pay your bills or they can't properly reciprocate with you on a stability level. Okay. You said, aren't y'all known for being angry? Who, Aries? Are you not an Aries, Nummy? Don't get beat up in this chat. You know what I'm saying? This person don't even got it like that. And that's probably why they have so much time to be looking at you. And it's like when they look at you, you just shining. And they hate that. They hate that. Because it irritates the part of them that's telling them you need to be minding your damn business, go get your shit together. While you looking at them. And they studying you. They're like looking into you. Oh yeah, no, I mean that is what we get all the time. Ain't y'all the angry ones? Oh, y'all ain't got no patience. They read one horoscope on astrology.com and now they know everything about the Aries. They cousin dated the Aries that left the shit out of their ass. And the whole family blamed the Aries for leaving when they know their cousin ain't shit. And one thing an Aries will do is leave your ain't shit ass. Okay? And don't even explain it. One thing people don't understand about you, Aries, is you're very loyal, but you know what to be loyal to. And the moment that the covenant or whatever the agreement has been broken, so has the loyalty. I don't have to say, like, if I know that you're cheating on me, you ain't gotta wonder how I know, why I know. Just know that I know, you know, and I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna sit here and try to fix nothing with you. You wanted to hoodwink me. You wanted to. You went for it, especially if it's something that lingers. You know what I'm saying? Like if it didn't stop at the first time, if the lie continued, you didn't have my best interest at heart. Fuck you. Just like that. And this person hate that shit. They wish that they could be like you or something. Like they look at you and try to like duplicate the energy or something like that. This person ain't shit. Who is this? This could be a Pisces. They realize like, damn, if you can't beat them, join them. This is so funny. This person, they go from like trying to manifest something like the reality that they want to live, the type of money they want, or something like that. And it's like they lose gas. They lose, what do you call it? They lose energy throughout the process. It's like they start in a direction and then they get distracted, or they like, oh, this is too hard, or something like that. But one thing about cardinal energy, Aries, is, think about a fire. Like a fire that just, you know what I mean? So now, one thing about us that we have to discipline ourselves with is staying the course. Sometimes because we can like initiate things and then kind of lose gas throughout the process as well. But I feel like as we grow older, nah. We learn quickly from our mistakes. And you are in this, like, you've locked into this frequency where things are like really happening for you. And somebody's still kind of 1 foot in and 1 foot out of their dreams. But the difference is, Aries, that you're able to move on emotionally from things. It's given they know not what they do type shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a deeper understanding that you have that helps you to kind of accelerate past heartbreak, past, trifling, people being disappointment, being disappointed in people, heartache, whether you find out your friend ain't shit, you find out your man, your woman ain't shit, there's something about your emotional resilience. That's what it's giving. Somebody has stalked you. They have asked about you. They have tried to manipulate information out of you and others about you. They have tried to force their way, and they have done all that only to land on, maybe I should stop doing all this stupid shit and just ask the Aries out. Maybe I should just talk to them. Maybe I should just like offer something and like be normal. So I don't know who is this. And then we can move on. Who is that? Your person about to show up at your damn house. The one that you wouldn't be excited to see. The one that makes you feel like awkward. Like you probably literally hidden from this person at some point in your life. Like, yes, tower in reverse. You literally avoided them. Like if you saw them in Walmart, you you would hurry up and turn hoping they didn't see your face. It's like that person you run into at the church, like, and they want to talk. They want to talk to you. Well, how your mama doing? And I heard about you. I'm so sorry about you, uncle. How was the funeral? Why would I want to talk about that right now? Like this is that person, and they probably it's like they want to open the conversation with you. They keep wondering like have they seen if they saw you in public. They keep looking. Maybe they're putting themselves in the position to try to run into you because you made this person so damn happy. I ain't lying to you. This could be somebody who even tried to play you in public one time, like y'all wasn't together or some shit like that, or like, they so worried about what other people think, or they was dealing with. I don't know. I feel like whoever they played in your face about sucks. Okay, like they ain't even like they don't even like them like that, or they don't anymore. There's something. Y'all's tea reading is ridiculous. Somebody could also have like, if they have kids, there could be something, God forbid, going on with the kids. But I feel like it's more legal when it comes to the situation, or this could be someone who is just simply on child support or something like that, or this could be somebody that you are thinking about putting on child support. Um, hmm. Or the person that they have children with didn't want to be with them. Something like that is going on in your reading, okay? So, even if that person is you, let me tell you something. I don't know if this is all about the same person, but in your love portion, the past energy, let's look at that. You dealt with somebody, and this could have been recently, or however, this could have been a long time ago. This could be the last situation that you dealt with, or the one before the last, or something like that. Who is this before we go into it? Who is this that we about to talk about? Who is this person? When you're like a parent to people. You're like a parent to people because every time I ask who is it, this Queen of Pentacles come out, and she's just nurturing this child. People, when they get around you, this is someone who loved your nurturing side. They love it. They're very heartbroken when they lost you. They went out and tried to find somebody else that cared about them like that would love them like that. And it's not that other people won't care about your ex. It's not that other people won't throw it in a circle for your ex. It's that it's just not you. It's just not you. And that's the thing. That is a real thing. It's like they could be better than your ex at a lot of things, but it's just you can't replace that energy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who can sing better than my mama, could probably cook better than my mama, could, you know what I'm saying, make more money than my mama. But you'll never be Faye. You'll never be Rosalind. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Good luck with that. And there are a lot of other people who felt that way about her as well. And this person just feel like yeah, one-on-one. One-on-one. That's it. I got exes right now, you know. Got a nice life. Married. Nice. It's real nice. I had one call not too long ago. I just wanted to let you know that, you know, you are the biggest threat. I ain't gonna reach out to you again, but you know, I just want to let you know you're the biggest threat. And I'm like, that was over 15 years ago. But you're the biggest threat in my marriage. I said, how? We don't even live in the same country. It's just that she know how I feel about you. She know. She know. And I'm like, so if you never know how people are holding on to things, you never know how people, you know, how sometimes people just need to call you and get stuff off their chest, you know. And I would never disrespect this person's relationship. I wouldn't. I'm moving on is a huh. You said the energy don't lie. Moving on is an understatement when it comes to that particular relationship. But you never know how your energy affects another person's life, and they never forget about it. You know, until you have somebody that literally calls you and tell you, "Yeah, I settled. I settled. I settled. I regret it." You know, not everybody's gonna call you and do that, but you never know. They might. Whoever this is they tried to replace you. It did not work out well for them. You might get a call from this person for real. You might get a call from this person for real. Like you dodged a really big bullet with somebody. Who this person is someone who would cheat with you if you let them. This person could be in another relationship. With the King of Pentacles here in the reverse, is this how they had you? The crazy part is they would cheat with you if they could, but when they were with you, it's like they took that for granted. You wondering where the hell this person is. Look at her. Look like where did he go? Where did she go? Whether they were afraid to jump all the way in with you. What is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? It's like they weren't ready. It ain't even about them not being into you. It's not even about you not being good enough. Y'all gotta stop taking shit personally when people do it. It's never personal. It's never personal. They're always looking in the mirror, right? So this person was not ready to be the kind of man or the kind of woman that it takes to maintain whatever with you. But a lot of people aren't used to losing things just because they're not ready for them because of this microwave ass society that we live in and so many people going along with this shit that, you know, they're the illusion that social media has cast that, you know, we have all of these options. There are a lot of women that you can go and sleep with. There are a lot of men that you can go and sleep with. But out of 15 of those people, maybe one of them will actually be talking about something. You know what I mean? Maybe one of them has like really good energy that you will want to be around for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, child, sometimes I be reading these comments, child, people can't even fucking write no more, let alone carry a conversation, you know, or hold your interest. So this is someone who they was living fast, you know, they was living too fast. And, you know, they could have been like in this highlight time of their life where they looking good, people on them, stuff like that. And it's really easy, especially as a woman, we know people holler at us all fucking day. I can't go down the street, you know, especially when I'm home, bitch. It's crazy because you like fresh meat, like people don't really know you like that. We get it all the time, but this could be about a man where it's like some men get a lot of attention. Some men hang with men who get a lot of attention. This could be somebody who didn't always get a lot of attention, but it was like they was having their little highlight moment. Maybe they weren't that popular in high school. Maybe they were overweight. Maybe they were something to where they needed this moment of validation from the world. Okay. And you could have let them have that because you've always been validated, especially if you're a woman that I'm talking to. It's like we turn down men all the time. Um, and women, honey. I've been turning down women lately. That's been kind of going crazy lately. But Yeah, this is somebody who was like, man, I need this moment. You know, they were living out their childhood dream of watching the star basketball player get all the girls while they sat there like, oh man, I'm gonna be like you one day. I don't know. This person could be like a dick rider. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's the person that we're talking about, though, right? They saw the world with you, though. They really did. They saw so much with you. But it's like they had to go back and get that moment of being the popular guy or the popular girl or something like that. And if you knew everything that was going on with this, like, you dodged a very big bullet with this person. Let me tell you that. What's the bullet that you dodged? It was something that they weren't telling you. That had you known from the beginning, you would have dropped their ass like a damn cockroach. I don't know. You would have sent that motherfucker back to the kitchen like it was a piece of hair in your food. If you had known, this is like somebody inviting you somewhere and they don't have no money for the travel, but they invite you and you think, oh man, this is great, you know, and you get on the road, they start running out of gas. We get to the gas station and they like, oh my God, I don't have my wallet. But y'all already far as fuck from the house. So then you got to get a hotel. They don't have a wallet. Guess who's paying for it? Like, it's like, had you known, you would have been like, are you fucking kidding me? You know? And then they're not even sorry for it for real. They only sorry that you found out. This person never had anything to give. This, I don't care how cute this person is and how it looks or whatever. This person been walking around on credit, okay? That they don't need on somebody else's credit. The credit would have cost. What is going on with this person? I don't know if it's about money or it's just like character. I don't know. But there are flaws here. This person wants to come back to you. This is the one that wants to come back to you. Okay. You scrub. A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fine and also known as a buster. And just sit on his broke ass stuff. No. That was a funny song, man. That was a funny ass song. That was a funny song. Let's see. They're in a better headspace now. Are they in a better space for real? I no. This person is the same scrub that they was walking on the back of their shoes, crusty, encrusted, crusty the damn clown. They still crusty the clown, child. They want you to wash their clothes. This is hilarious. Wiping their nose on their sleeve, eating, using their hands to wipe their clothes on their hand. Girl, get it together. Uh, I cannot. I cannot. What's another one? Still eating their boogers on the low. Ew. Are those your socks? Like, is that your feet stinking like that? Oh, honey. It's just something that's like, you should be better at this by now. Like, you may have had to show this person, like, they have powders for that. But if you get on top of washing your clothes, I don't know, it's like, prepare yourself not to be embarrassed in the ways that I'm thinking in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like catching your girlfriend, like, girl, you got tissue on your shoe, bitch. You can't walk out there like that. Or your dress stuck in your panties. Or you ever seen somebody that was just a hot ass mess? That's this person. That's what I'm picking up on. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people can make a mistake and their dress is still tucked in their ass. But then there's that moment where your woman intuition says, let me look in the mirror real quick before I walk out here. Ain't nothing more important right now than me checking to make sure I'm all right. Okay? Before I walk out here in front of all these damn people. Get it together, honey. You have to think about those things. And this motherfucker's on my Kishi. Do you love me? Leo, do you love me? Rico, Sacred, Tay Tay, do you love me? And they running around trying to get validated with their pants tucked in their ass. Ain't got no drawers on. How you know we wasn't gonna go try on some clothes today? You have to be prepared. Somebody needs to get it together. I don't know what that is. That is so funny. This person is ready to come clean. Is this all the same person, Aries? Baby, they so heartbroken. Look at this Three of Swords. Oh, honey. Thank you for being here, Corinne. Is that how I say your name? This person is crying, honey. You said that's that Leo shit. Oh, whoa, shots fired. Shots fired. Did y'all hear that, Leo? I know some of y'all in here. Y'all know we each other's soul base. Aries and Leo. We never really get over each other, but we can't be together at the same time. Let's continue. This person is ready to come clean, honey. What they want to come clean about? I was the one who passed gas. It was me. It was me. This person kind of trifling. They were untrustworthy though. It's like this person tried to act like it wasn't. I don't know. They did something weird where it's like, bitch, I know that's you. Shantae said being a loser. Simple as that, okay? It was me that you couldn't trust. Like this person's gonna tell you something that you know already. I know. You remember when I left you with no explanation? Yeah. Why you gotta explain something to somebody that know what the hell they did? Now they want to come clean about it because it's really weighing on this person. Like it sucks, you know. They just want to have fun, you know. This is like somebody going to cheat on you. It's embarrassing because it's like, girl, did you see Craig? This is like the woman, right? If this could be, put the gingers where they go. All right, it could be the man that be, but I'm just picturing like a man, right? And he's cheating, and the girl that he's cheating with, one, you don't know that's my client, bitch. Ooh, I had somebody do me like that. Ooh, it was a Leo too. The example, like, girl, ain't that ain't that ain't that Tay Man? Girl, why he came up to me at the bar last night? That I had somebody. I'm gonna just say it. It is what it is. Cause I got a good. The best example is the truth, bitch. Thank you so much for the 4.99, Sacred. Thank you. It's going great, honey. I'm having a good time here with y'all. But let me tell you, I didn't feel like going out that night, right? And he really wanted to go out because he liked to drink. So I was like, you go ahead. You know, I had been doing readings all day, and he act like my work wasn't serious. But that shit draining as hell. And all I wanted to do was sit on my couch. And I wasn't really going out like that back then. And I was saving so much money by not doing so. I only went out because I got paid to go out. And so he goes out. He goes out and has him a good old time, honey, and ran into his worst nightmare. And the girl was she was so pretty. Real pretty girl. How do I know? How do I know who this person is? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So he runs into one of the prettiest girls. What's so crazy is who she was married to. So he goes in there, he's being real inappropriate. He drank too much, just real sloppy. It was some real sloppy work, you know. Goes out, drinks too much, gets involved with the girl, getting like obvious rejection from this girl. Too drunk to notice, keeps trying. Okay. ends up getting his head slammed on the desk because no means no. Not on the desk, but on the bar. Slams his head on the bar because what you didn't know about this person is she's a professional fighter. Mm-hmm. Trained. Trained person. Okay. So you get your head knocked on the thing. Um, you ended up getting locked up that night because guess what? She's married to somebody who's even more trained than her. Cause that's why no means no, right? Dusty, real dusty behavior, right? That's that Georgia shit. Imagine a beautiful woman, and she's just so dainty and pretty with her beautiful skin and her luscious lips, slamming your fucking head on the bar, on the bar. Okay, and so then he goes to jail. I didn't hear from him that night, of course. I'm chilling. I'm at the house. Oh, woke up, had a nice breakfast. Then I got to hear about this shit. I said, he did what, girl? And why, how do I know her? How do I know her? She comes to my shows. How do I know her? She's also one of my clients. Like, you got to be careful. You have to stop being stupid. You have to stop being stupid. And men like to cheat in the backyard, it'd be right outside. How do you think I'm gonna find out about that? And just because I don't go out doesn't mean I'm not connected, bitch. Okay. It was so funny. It just went so like it went like it was a real tower moment. It was a real tower moment. So you just have to be careful, honey. Some people are very protected, and it was so bad. Like the whole community found out about it. It was so terrible. Like it just got worse and worse and worse. And then it ended up being like this big mark on his record. It was a hot mess. But when Aries and Leo do it, we do it big, bitch. We do it big. I still love him. That's how funny it was. It was like, you gave me such a great story to tell. I can't help but love you for that. And he was fine as hell too. He was fine as hell. He was actually too attractive to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? He didn't have to. Sometimes you have to know how attracted you are. You don't have to crash out when you fine as hell. So anyway, let's move on. I just wanted to share that with y'all. They were cheating though. They was like trying to say, "Oh no, it wasn't that." They were. They tried to replace you. This person tried to replace you in two different decks. It could have been with two different people. Look at this. I tried to replace you. That didn't work out well for me. I tried to replace you. That didn't work out because I'm madly in love with you and I was fighting it. I know this is divine. In two different decks. So if you were wondering if they lying, baby, they lying. Pray always lying. But you have to, I just watched this video with MJ Harris. When you know your man cheating on you, or you know your woman cheating on you, okay? Just we love the men here too. It's just we gonna tell a funny story if it's funny. So, uh, if you know they cheat on you, MJ was like, stop confronting these people. Don't confront a cheating ass woman. Don't confront a cheating ass man. Don't. What do you confront them? What do you want to do? You want to talk to him about how it was? Once you know what a person got going on, I said earlier in the reading, baby, if I know what you got going on, then now we know what you got because you already knew what you had going on. So why do I have to explain to you, baby? You will come home and my things will be gone or yours. And he said, stop confronting them. Just leave. Make your plan. If you want to get your get back, what did he say? If you want to get your get back, get him to pay off some bills. Because he said what did he say? A guilty mind, make an open wallet or something like that. So, just think of all of the things that you need on your way out of his life. Think of all of the things, because sometimes these women be tricking on these men. Think of all of the things that you need on the way out of her life. That if you really like that sweet potato pie that she makes, get her to make about 2-3 of them. You're going to put some in the freezer at your mama house. You know what I'm saying? Because, the bitch might be cheating, but that bitch can cook, okay? Get all the stuff that you need and then move. You don't have to tell them why. Stop confronting people. Stop putting your shit on social media, making yourself look stupid. Stop. Just get what you need and go on about your business, honey. Because you never cheated on them, but you sure was looking at such and such down at the You pass by them every day. Hey, it's good to see you. You kept it real cute. They still single. They still like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, play it cool. All right. Y'all gotta stop crashing out. But I don't feel like I'm talking to y'all. Anyway, they're gonna try to blame it on their abandonment issues. Oh, my parents and this and this and that. And the crazy thing, everybody got problems. Look at this. Look at this song that just started playing by Six Black. It's called Problems. Everybody got problems. Child, your upbringing was worse than this person's upbringing, but because they were so busy cheating and trying to do, look at the King of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, because they were so busy cheating and doing all this bullshit. Look at the Seven of Swords just popped out next to that. Because when you're so busy trying to cheat and lie and doing all this lying and all that kind of stuff, it takes up a lot of time and energy. Like, it takes a lot to formulate things in your head, and stuff, and try not to get caught. It's like a little video game. You know how they playing a game and you can't get their attention? That's what it's like when they're lying. So when they're playing the game, they're also not paying attention to you. Huh? Which means you can come up with your plan in peace. The same way you're gonna let them cheat in peace. Huh? Hear me out. You see these Chanel bags in her hand? What's that, Hermes? Let them cheat, child. Now hopefully you ain't dealing with no broke nigga. Then you just gonna have to leave. You just gonna have to leave. But if you not, let them do let them cheat in peace while you make your plan in peace. So you can come out of the relationship debt free. The fuck? How can I love when they say that I ain't love myself? How can the hell could I possibly love someone else? I bet I could possibly love somebody else. If I'm gonna get paid, I might as well get paid. You know what I'm saying? This person, you know what? That same ex that I was telling y'all about, I do love him. Like, he's still my friend. Like, if he reached out, I would talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really not a grudge holder. That's one benefit of being an Aries is like, baby, I don't even know what you talking about no more. That was long. I ain't thinking about that shit no more. But still got a whole folder of pictures, like memories. Like, they never let go of your pictures. It don't matter how trifling they are in a relationship. They be so, like, they will keep a stalkerish amount of like footage on you. So yeah, this person has that. And if they new person ever go through their phone, if they new person ever go through their iPad, girl, they go like, what the hell? And if they reach out to me, I'm like, did you check the other folders? He got his other exes in there too, girl. It's something like that going on in this reading. Somebody's really not happy. Like, all jokes aside, even though this was hilarious, somebody's like, this is one of the hardest lessons I've ever learned. And it's like the fact that you laughing about it is so infuriating to this person, because you were supposed to be hurt, bitch. You were supposed to be like, they're not used to this type of reaction. Like, damn, they wanted, like, did they get played? Probably. 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 But one thing this person is deep in their damn feelings about you. But it's like, sometimes it takes all of this to realize how much the person really means to you. You was too peaceful for this person. They didn't expect you to turn up on them like that. You know, they didn't expect, like, for how peaceful you were in a relationship with this person. They felt like it was gonna be easy. Peace is boring to toxic people too. By the way, I never forget, because he kept his ass home. Had he kept his ass home, he never would have got in trouble. He never would have got his head slammed on the bar. He would have been there with me. I would have cooked him a nice little breakfast that morning. We probably would have went out, did a little shopping or something like that, because I didn't go out all the time. I had money to spend. We could have taken a little trip. We could have turned up together had he just let me get my rest, because I was tired. But no, he wanted to go out and almost ruin his career. Fine. You have to let people go ruin their damn life in peace. And you go keep planning out your life in peace. Because when you go turn up, you're going to have the money. to do it. You're going to have the time to do it. You're going to have the freedom to do it because now you ain't got to deal with they lying ass. You going to have, and you can do it even bigger because you're not having to hide it. Okay? Ridiculous. Did you say Aquarius shit? Oh, shots fired. Don't blame me, y'all. I didn't say it. Aquarius been on my ass because they readings been trash. Not my fault. Not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm gonna read what's here. Cause this reading, like, if you was one of them sad ass type of people, this reading could be depressing for you. Cause it's definitely saying that somebody was cheating on you. But because you're not, you know what I mean? Like, life is what you make it. Just because that person did you wrong, that don't make your life. But damn, this person is realizing how important you are to them. Because, like, damn, that peace actually means a lot in life. Like, to be with somebody who, when you come home, everything's just okay. That means a lot. Like, this person's starting to realize that, like, wow, look at the Six of Swords. Like, they wish that they had just kept their ass home so they could have went sightseeing with you the next day instead of waking up in jail. Okay? So, this is kind of the energy here. Somebody's they're very shocked because it's like they blamed you for the things that went wrong, even though it was their fault. They projected a lot of things onto you. And now this person is shocked because they're like in turmoil that like they want to actually be devoted to you when you was boring. Like you was the backup plan. You was for later, And look at this. They feeling stupid again. Look at this on that just start bleeding. It says stupid again. Okay. So there you go. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna leave it there, Aries. Actually, let's look. Let's see. Is there anybody else? My mama used to call it. She used to call it the stupid boy. We call them fuck boys today, but my mom used to call it the stupid boy. Be careful of stupid boys, and she would always say it in such a nice way. In such a nice, well mannered way. But that's what she meant. There is someone who secretly has a crush on you on on a new love tip. You and somebody are destined to meet each other, to come together. You have a soulmate that's coming in. This person's feelings are growing for you already. Like, this is a relationship that's going to thrive. This is someone that you can actually have a future with, settle down with. This person could start off like kind of obsessed with you, and then they're going to go from like dating to wanting to really court you and like be exclusive with you. This person has like a fantasy of like that idealistic love. You may not even expect this energy from this person. Who is this? Ooh, y'all gonna have so much whoever this is, it's gonna be a spark. It's gonna be like a new beginning between you and this person. It's gonna be like, damn, is this somebody you already know? Yeah, like right now, this person is just doing, I don't know, maybe this person is just kind of moving and shaking right now. They're going through their life things right now, but this is someone who has been secretly admiring you all this time. And I feel like when the two of you come together, it's gonna be like, y'all gonna, like, if you a problem solver on your own, bitch, ain't gonna be no problems by the time the two of y'all come together. It's like the moment you even think something's about to come up, they like, I already handled it. The moment they even think something about to come up, you done took care of it. Like, it's just like y'all kids are probably gonna be so spoiled, or just y'all kids are not gonna know what problems are. Like when problems hit them, they're gonna be like, what would mom do? What would dad do? Like something is really, somebody's gonna see the relationship that you're in, and they're gonna wish that they was with your boring ass again. They're gonna see you and somebody be boring together, and they're gonna be like, oh, boring means soft life. That's what that is. So you have to be bored in order to get to a soft life, they still have the definition of boring wrong. I had an ex that used to say, like, when his kids used to say they was bored, he would be like, "Why would you insult God like that? You talented, ain't you? Go use your talent." Didn't I say something about you going and using your gift? So if somebody, like I said, if they wasn't so busy watching your ass, which they're gonna be watching you, be boring, like I said, with somebody else. But if they weren't so busy watching you, they could go be boring with somebody else, or they could have been boring with you. I'm done. I'm done. I love y'all. Thank you for being the highest watchers on this channel. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated. I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.